European champions, a staggering 10 times.
Started the season well. They had that, I would say, a disappointing result at Lazio because Lazio were down to 10 men for longer than Inter were.
Stefano Pioli among an illustrious group to coach.
Dynamic as anything in the league at the moment. Kessie and Benacer, the two
there who was courted, coveted by Inter as well, but Shevchenko, Crespo, Vieri, now Ibrahimovic. I mentioned Giuseppe Meazza himself. Such a strange feeling, but mutual respect between. We've had some live music to accompany proceedings. Games so far, Lukaku and Brozovic with a goal in both derbies last season. 4 youngsters added to the bench. But Rebic is out after dislocating his elbow against Crotone. Ibrahimovic scoring the winning goal when Milan last won. So they had to rule out the potential of Antonio Conte's team. Got out of jail, really, didn't they? A fixture with Vidal lifting it for Perisic, who bring Croatia connection. Positive start here for Inter. What a ball that is as well.
halfway line.
Kolarov gallops forward. Teo Hernandez, we used to the squad these days. Ibrahimovic.
The ball into the penalty box again from this set play. Normally a left winger playing in that role.
Ibrahimovic, Çalhanoğlu, mopped up by Kolarov. And Milan have their first corner of the contest. Rafael Leao's flick. Trying to turn it around. Here's Salamakers. Ibrahimovic could be in here for Milan. He's got Rafael Leao behind him. It's a penalty for Milan in the 11th minute. And Ibrahimovic denied, first time of asking by Handanovic, but then follows it in to give Milan the early advantage. There will be Milan supporters jumping up and down for him against Spezia. And look at that, it's an easy one for Ibrahimovic. It's 2. And just as in February, Milan take a 2-0 lead. Zlatan Ibrahimovic this week. Lukaku had curled his run to stay onside. And Lukaku, and as you say, Stuart, Calabria. Milan, who've started the season 3 wins.
That's the second time that he's got himself turned up against. There's the moment again where Leao goes past D'Ambrosio and it's the perfect cross. Bent into that second 6-yard.
A short corner routine once again for Milan. Salamakers in.
The ball being played to him.
Calabria. Scored 111 days. De Vrij, hands behind his back, guarding Ibrahimovic. And Rafael Leao, sweet turn away from D'Ambrosio. And Kolarov feeding Perisic. Lukaku! 2-1. The men for the big occasion. Ibrahimovic and now Lukaku. Beyond Lukaku, there's Martinez off the line by Kjaer. Çalhanoğlu. And Barella waited. Lukaku wants it on his left, really. Barella, clever, cute, lovely layoff. Barella! It would have been a picture book goal.
Well, that's exactly what Antonio Conte wants from his front two.
Martinez rolling away from Kjaer, who has to be careful on the yellow, told to get up, Martinez.
Not a rumour claiming that it might have been offside, but...
Look at this for a battle. And Lukaku still gets to his feet and tries to again, and there's nothing doing from the referee. It's Benacer now. Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, just grabs him a couple of times.
Stations may change, and quite rapidly too at this rate. On by Barella. And now Lukaku. Martinez! Well, A lovely body. Some going, they're over the top. There's Lukaku! And they left him unguarded. Combination with Martinez. Here they go again. Oof. This one of a kind. Derby de la Madonnina. Who's in black and blue on the sidelines. Lautaro Martinez. Milan players cautioned in that first 45. Wonderful skill. Matteo Hernandez. Hakimi. Lukaku leaves it. Rafael Leao around the outside of D'Ambrosio. The Italian 11 that played the Dutch along with Don Mackers with the return. Vidal steps in.
With Leao. Leao does go with his stud shot.
Very much alive against Kier. Hakimi. Both these clubs teed up here for Martinez. Excellent block by, again, the trick to take out D'Ambrosio, the presence of Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao has a go himself and isn't too far away. Castillejo wants the return, too strong. They're looking for the runner, Hakimi! Milan all looking across anxiously to see if there was a flag. Martinez to the left, Eriksen's there as well.
Try to make the most of it. Big yelp.
And then a mistake by Theo Hernandez. Vidal behind Lukaku. Diego. And here's Krunic counting. Perisic, lovely ball in. Martinez into a progressive area. Higuain. It might find its way to Lukaku, and he's away from Donnarumma. The referee gives the penalty. Paolo Maldini, who's made most derby appearances of all time, 56 of them. And the signal is given, and Donnarumma protests.
No, I think he's given the outside of his boot to get the return ball.
Vidal is the player who makes way. He's held him up only momentarily. Barella now for Inter. Lukaku, Ibrahimovic, and Castillejo. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, unable to provide the flourish.
Se está metiendo en un problema cada vez más serio.
¡Ojo, Zlatan! Asistente de gol, el tanto que sube al marcador. Ha sido finalmente Rebic el que ha sacado provecho de esa gran asistencia de Zlatan Ibrahimovic, que con la envergadura que tiene en el interior del área coloca el 0-1.
Sanchez just behind, pops it up here with Perisic.
Balón colgado al área, el remate de Kessie, Zlatan, gol, el segundo para el Milan, obra de Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Bueno, saque de esquina, el remate de Kessie, comodísimo, el remate de Ibrahimovic, más cómodo todavía.
Asistencia para Victor Moses. Moses que cuelga sobre Lukaku. ¡Lukaku! ¡El cuarto para el Inter! Verá la cartulina amarilla, pero no le importa, porque consigue con ese remate de cabeza darle la victoria al Inter de Milán.
Bueno, pues en el último...
I'm John Champion, and here alongside me in the commentary box is Jim Beglin. Is described, a piece of paper in front of me at least, as a friendly. Doesn't strike me as such.
I didn't really do friendlies myself. I think if you go out and you cross that white line, then you have to compete and you have to give it everything you've got. And I'm sure both sets of supporters will want to see that too today.
How would you categorise this particular rivalry? Neighbourly, narky, or just downright nasty?
It can be a little nasty.